Everyone considered him the coward of the county. He'd never stood one single time to prove the county wrong. His mama named him Tommy, the folks just called him Yellow. But something always told me they were reading Tommy wrong. He was only 10 years old when his daddy died in prison. I looked after Tommy 'cause he was my brother's son. I still recall the final words my brother said to Tommy. Son, my life is over, but yours has just begun. Promise me, son, not to do the things I've done. Walk away from trouble if you can. It won't mean you're weak if you turn the other cheek. I hope you're old enough to understand. Son, you don't have to fight to be a man. There's someone for everyone, and Tommy's love was Becky. In her arms he didn't have to prove he was a man. One day while he was working, the Gatling boys came calling. They took turns at Becky, and there was 3 of them. Tommy opened up the door and saw his Becky crying. The torn dress, the shattered look was more than he could stand. He reached above the fireplace and took down his daddy's picture. As his tears fell on the floor, his daddy's words rang in his head. Promise me, son, not to do the things I've done. Walk away from trouble if you can. It won't mean you're weak if you turn the other cheek. I hope you're old enough to understand. Son, you don't have to fight to be a man. The Gatling boys just laughed at him when he walked into the barroom. One of them got up and met him halfway across the floor. When Tommy turned around, they said, "Hey, look, old Yellow's leaving." But you could have heard a pin drop, and Tommy stopped and locked the door. 20 years of crawling was bottled up inside him. He wasn't holding nothing back, he let him have it all. When Tommy left the barroom, not a Gatling boy was standing. He said, "This one's for Becky," as he watched the last one fall. And I heard him say, "I promised you, Dad, not to do the things you've done. I walk away from trouble when I can. Now please don't think I'm weak, I didn't turn the other cheek. And Papa, I sure hope you understand. Sometimes you gotta fight when you're a man." Everyone considered him the coward of the county. On a warm summer's evening, on a train bound for nowhere, I met up with a gambler. We were both too tired to sleep, so we took turns of staring out the window at the darkness till boredom overtook us and he began to speak. He said, "Son, I've made a life out of reading people's faces and knowing what the cards were by the way they held their eyes. So if you don't mind my saying, I can see you're out of aces. For a taste of your whiskey, I'll give you some advice. So I handed him my bottle, and he drank down my last swallow. Then he bummed a cigarette and asked me for a light. And the night got deathly quiet, and his face lost all expression. Said, if you're gonna play the game, boy, you gotta learn to play it right. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. Every gambler knows that the secret to surviving is knowing what to throw away and knowing what to keep. 'Cause every hand's a winner and every hand's a loser, and the best that you can hope for is to die in your sleep. And when he'd finished speaking, he turned back towards the window, crushed out his cigarette and faded off to sleep. And somewhere in the darkness, the gambler, he broke even. But in his final words, I found an ace that I could keep. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. You gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. I can't remember when you weren't there, when I didn't care for anyone but you. And I swear we've been through everything there is. Can't imagine anything we've missed, can't imagine anything the two of us can do. Through the years, you've never let me down. You turned my life around. The sweetest days I've found with you. Through the years, I've never been afraid. I've loved the life we've made, and I'm so glad I've stayed right here with you. Through the I can't remember what I used to do, who I trusted, whom I listened to before. I swear you've taught me everything I know. Can't imagine needing someone so. Through the years it seems to me I need you more and more. Through the years, through all the good and bad, I knew how much we had. I've always been so glad to be with you. Through the years, it's better every day. You've kissed my tears away, as long as it's okay. while she lays sleeping. I stay out late at night and play my songs, and sometimes all the nights can be so long. And it's good when I finally make it home, all alone, while she lays dreaming. I try to get undressed without the light, and quietly she says, "How was your night?" And I come to her and say, "It was all right," and I hold her tight. And she believes in me. I'll never know just what she sees in me. I told her someday if she was my girl, I could change the tenor of the world. She believes in me. I'll never know just what she sees in me. And just when I couldn't go on anymore, God, she believes in me. She believes in me. So I try to be the kind of life she thinks I need. She looks at me as if I am some hero. I'm just a simple lad, I'm not a hero, and I'm weak. Oh, I work hard to give her everything she wants and needs. But tell me, does she know just what she needs? She says it's for the things I try to do, that she loves me too. And she believes in me. I'll never know just what she sees in me. I told her someday if she was my girl, I could change the tenor of the world. She believes in me. I'll never know just what she sees in me. And just when I couldn't go on anymore, God, she believes in me. She believes in me. She believes in me. was a paper, once plain, pure and white, till you moved with your pen, changing moods now and then, till the balance was right. Then you added some music, every note was in place, and anybody could see all the changes in me by the look on my face. And you decorated my life, created a world where dreams are apart. And you decorated my life by painting your love all over my heart. You decorated my life. Like a rhyme with no reason in an unfinished song, there was no harmony, life meant nothing to me until you came along. And you brought out the colors, what a gentle surprise. Now I'm able to see all the things life can be, shining soft in your eyes. And you decorated my life, created a world where dreams are apart. And you decorated my life by painting your love all over my heart. You decorated my life. I wanted you for life, you and me in the wind. I never thought there'd come a time that our story would end. It's hard to understand, but I guess I'll have to try. It's not easy to say goodbye. For all the times we've cried, for all the times we've tried, for all the things we've planned to do only to watch them through, for all the times we've tried, for all the times we've cried, it's not easy to say goodbye. I'll think of you and smile when the world was ours. We'd go down to the river, and there we'd sit for hours. The radio would play
the songs that made us cry. It's not easy to say goodbye. For all the times we've cried, for all the times we've tried, for all the things we planned to do only to watch them through, for all the times we've tried, for all the times we've thrived, it's not easy to say goodbye. And if it were a reason, I'd give it a try. But we're just not the people we used to be. So tell me why. For all the times we've cried, for all the times we've tried, for all the things we planned to do only to watch them through, for all the times we've strived, for all the times we've thrived, it's not easy to say goodbye. So many nights I thought of you. I guess I'm losing you. It's not easy to say goodbye.
Found your postcard in my glove box, gas receipt from Abilene, dusty map still folded open, circle around New Orleans. You were riding shotgun laughing, feet up on that cracked dash, saying, if this tank can take us, we can outrun our past. This old truck remembers every mile with you, every small town diner, every faded view. We were two broke hearts on a borrowed road, chasing red sky summers, chasing what we hope. If these back roads ever bring you home again, I'll be here like a letter you never sent. You got restless near the state line, talked all night of bigger things. I just watched you trace your future in the fog on my windshield. Next morning you left a napkin on the counter by the door. Don't you ever stop your driving, but you didn't say I'm yours. This old truck remembers every mile with you, every small town diner, every faded view. We were two broke hearts on a borrowed road, chasing red sky summers, chasing what we hope. If these back roads ever bring you home again, I'll be here like a letter you never sent. Years later at the same pump station, I hear someone say my name. Turn around and there you're standing, looking almost just the same. You say I read about your towing business, heard you finally slowed it down. I just smile and hand you that postcard I've been carrying around. Cause this old truck remembers every mile with you, every small town diner, every faded view. We were two broke hearts on a borrowed road, chasing red sky summers, chasing what we hoped. If your back roads ever feel like home again, I'll be here like a letter you finally sent. Oh, yeah. I'll be here like that letter you finally sent. Found your name on a green road sign, same one we carved back in '99. That summer tasted like cherry coke and dust. 14, barefoot, learning about trust. You said one day I'm gonna leave this town. I laughed, said sure, like that old barn falls down. We kissed in the hayloft, heard your daddy shout. You wiped your tears, said I'll figure it out. And every mile writes back road letters in my mind, little postcards from the days we left behind. You took the fast lane, I stayed. You chased the sunset, I prayed. Now the radio's playing our July Rain, and I'm reading back road letters in your name. Heard you made it to some coastal place, wild blue ocean instead of soybean plains. I stayed here and bought your uncle's farm, traded my football for a busted up barn. Last week your mama stopped me at the store, said she's coming home, can't run anymore. Saw you that Sunday on the second pew, same shy smile, but your eyes felt new. And every mile writes back road letters in my mind, little postcards from the days we left behind. You rode the bright lights, I stayed. You chased the skyline, I prayed. Now the choir's singing that old refrain, and I'm reading back road letters in your name. You traced that heart on the tailgate rust, said I had to leave to remember us. I said, funny thing about these gravel roads, they circle back to the love you know. Oh yeah, 'cause every mile writes back road letters in our minds, little postcards from the lives we tried to find. You took the long way, I stayed. We both got lost and we changed. Now your suitcase sits by my porch swing, and we're riding back road letters with my ring. changing oil at the quick stop bay. Smelled like diesel, hands like clay. Dreamed of leaving that one-stop town, but his old man's truck kept breaking down. She rolled in with the July heat, beat up Chevy, bare feet on the seat. Said, can you take a look under my hood? He said, darling, I can do what I could. Back roads and bad decisions, late night talks and crooked visions. We were too young to know what we'd be missing. Hearts wide open, tank on E, making up forever out past County 23, laughing at the future like it couldn't see us coming. Back roads and bad decisions sure made us something. They hit the river when his shift was through. Cheap Coke cans and a split tattoo. She traced letters on his sunburned skin. Said, swear you ain't just talking about leaving. He said, I'll buy a map, we'll draw a line anywhere that's past this county sign. She smiled slow, then the sky turned black. Blue lights flashed in his rear view glass. Back roads and bad decisions, dust clouds up and engines revving, laughing while the law rode out a warning. Heart still racing, hands set free, her head on his shoulder in that front bench seat, swearing we'd remember how the stars looked in. Back roads and bad decisions, I'd ride again. Now he's got a ring mark on his left-hand tan, gravel in the driveway to a 10-acre plan. Kids in the yard where we first got caught, same backfield, same wild thought. Hey! Sometimes at dusk when the crickets start, he feels that engine inside his heart. She grabs his keys, whispers, come on, let's go. Two grown fools in the same old glow.
Back roads and bad decisions turned into homes and long-term visions, but we still chase that reckless little feeling. Heart still open, miles gone by.
Country on the speakers, windows full of sky, thinking every wrong turn that ever led me to you. Back roads and bad decisions
Made our truth.
Wiping down tables at the Daylight Diner, name tag crooked coffee on his sleeve. I was counting out change for some eggs and hash browns, one-way ticket folded in my jeans. He said, you headed somewhere or just running late? I said, little bit of both, I guess today. Back roads and breakfast plates, that's how the big things happen late. You miss your turn, your plans get changed, then someone laughs and says your name. I was set to go, he was set to stay, but the world can spin on a paper placemat, on back roads and breakfast plates. He poured one more cup, said, the bus comes at 7. You got 20 whole minutes you can waste. So we talk small towns, busted up Chevys, the scar on his hand from a fishing day. Bus lights flash through the window glass, I watched it roll by. get changed, then someone laughs and says your name. I was meant to leave, he was meant to stay, but the map got redrawn on a napkin sketch with back roads and breakfast plates. Down the line and that neon's flickered, but the coffee's strong and the booze still squeak. There's a high chair wedged in our favorite corner and a crayon crown on our little girl's seat. Oh yeah. She asks, how'd you meet? And we smile at each other, say your mama missed a bus, your daddy poured another. Back roads and breakfast plates, that's how the big things happen late. You miss your turn, your plans get changed, then someone laughs and says your name. We were meant to meet in this tiny place. Now our whole life's written on these sugar packs and back roads and breakfast plates.
Dad's old Chevy, front bench seat, July sun sticking to my knees. Mama's list on the dashboard flapping, feet still run, but I kept asking, why's the grass high on Mr. Lee's land? Dad said, son, some dreams don't go as planned. He bought big gear, then the rain quit falling. Now he just waves when the crows come calling. Back roads and the brighter day, that's what he said when the sky turned gray. You can take the long way, lose your way, still find a little light on the darkest day. Turn the wheel, let the hurt roll off, dust in the mirror, heart that's soft. Yeah, life might bend, but it don't always break. Back roads and the brighter day. 10 years later, same old truck, ringing a box, praying for luck. She said she needed time to think, left her note by the kitchen sink. I drove circles past the water tower, talked to the Lord for a solid hour, pulled in home, found Dad on the porch, lantern glow like a little torch. He said, son, see that busted barn? Storm took half, still keeps us warm. You don't quit loving when the plans go sideways. You just learn new maps, find newer highways. Back roads in the brighter day, that's what he said when the sky turned gray. You can take the long way, lose your way, still find a little light on the darkest day. Turn the wheel, let the hurt roll off, dust in the mirror, heart that's soft. Yeah, life might bend, but it don't always break. Back roads and the brighter day. Now I got a hand in a little hand, crayon suns on the fridge, big plans. My boy asks why the corn looks thin. I hear my father start again. Turn the wheel, let the hurt roll off, dust in the mirror, heart that's soft. Yeah, life might bend, but it don't always break. Back roads in the brighter day. He was born in a trailer off Highway 9. Mama smoked menthols, Daddy drank cheap wine. Learned how to drive in a broke-down Ford, feet on a milk crate, books on the floor. Summer turned 17 in a gravel lot. Kissed a girl from church, said this is all I got. She traced her name on his dusty dash, said take me anywhere that don't smell like gas. Dust on Highway 9, two kids chasing yellow lines, hand-me-down dreams in a hand-me-down ride, laughing at the fear in their parents' eyes. They said this little town ain't taking what's mine. Left nothing but dust, dust on Highway 9. First year in the city, they were dead broke thin. He worked late at night, she stitched clothes by hand. Fought about money, fought about time, made up slow on the laundry line. Then the call came early from her mama's phone. Voice cracked soft, said your daddy's gone. He held her tight in that hallway light, said we ain't going back just 'cause they were right. Oh no, dust on Highway 9, tears on the wheel but they didn't turn side. Rolled right past the exit to their old front drive, sang along loud just to feel alive. Said love's what we make, not what we find. Left roses and dust, dust on Highway 9. Dust on Highway 9. Now there's a car seat strapped in behind, little bare feet kicking at the late day sky. He says, kid, you can go farther than I. And that same old Ford with that same worn sign, they're leaving and leaving, dust on Highway 9. Found your dress up in the attic, still smells like your cheap perfume. Ticket stubs and faded fabric all spread out across this room. There's a coffee ring on the invitation from the night you said we were through. You walked out before the wedding, but I kept planning it for two. There's dust on my wedding shoes, still tied the way I left them. I practice saying I do to a ghost in my reflection. Church bells never rang that June, just crickets and a sinking moon. Yeah, life don't always let you choose. There's dust on my wedding shoes. Your mama mailed back all the napkins, said I'm sorry on a note. Preacher called to check what happened, I just blamed it on the smoke of that last fight in your driveway when you said you needed more. I said, girl, I'll build a highway. You just drove off like before. There's dust on my wedding shoes, still tied the way I left them. I practice saying I do to a ghost in my reflection. Church bells never rang that June, just crickets and a sinking moon. Yeah, life don't always let you dust on my wedding shoes. Some nights I walk down to that chapel, sit alone in the back row pew. I watch strangers trading promises, and I almost say I'm meant for. There's dust on my wedding shoes, but I can't bring myself to clean them. They're the last proof of a truth I keep trying not to believe. And maybe someday someone new might fit right where you once stood. Till then I'll pay these quiet dues with dust on my wedding shoes. First truck, hand-me-down Ford, red paint peeling like old postcards. Dad tossed me the keys, said, son, be smart. But I just heard freedom in that parking lot. Friday nights on County 9, two-lane ribbon and a borrowed time. Casey in the middle in her cut-off jeans, bare feet on the dash, humming over my dreams. We were kicking up dust on the back road, hearts wide open, nowhere to go. Just a half tank, a mixtape, and borrowed clothes. Thought the world started right past that ensign post. Yeah, we were laughing at the future like a bad joke, just kids kicking up dust on the back road. Senior year hit like a harvest storm, letters in the mailbox, uniforms. Casey got a scholarship out of state. I got my name stitched on a work shirt nameplate. We swore we'd outrun this town. She drove east, I stuck around. The taillights faded in my rearview glass. Funny how forever drives off that fast. Still I'm kicking up dust on that back road. Same old Russ, just a little more horn, with a full tank road song on the radio, singing every line like a prayer I wrote. Yeah, I'm talking to her ghost where the cornfields grow. Just me kicking up dust on the back road. 10 years, 2 jobs, 1 wedding band. Little girl sleeping with my tired eyes. Her hands, sometimes I think that road when the world feels loud. Parked by that creek where we first spun around. Tell my younger self staring at the sky, son, it all works out, but you still cry. Love leaves, love stays, love comes back new. Sometimes it wears your old boots too. Now we're kicking up dust on the back road. at the stories I've told, how a small town heart can still be bold. Yeah, the fast ride shotgun wherever we go, but we're just kicking up dust, kicking up dust on the back road. He was 17 and restless, boot prints in the red clay road, hand-me-down truck, cracked vinyl seat, dad's old cap and a heavy load. Mama packed his lunch at sunrise, slipped a 10 in the paper sack. He was 17 and restless, boot prints in the red clay road, hand-me-down truck, cracked vinyl seat, dad's old cap and a heavy load. Mama packed his lunch at sunrise, slipped a 10 in the paper sack. Found that Polaroid in the visor, sun-faded smile, truck bed July. You were wearing my old ball cap sideways, saying drive till the road runs dry. There's still dust on the dashboard from that red clay county line, empty ring box in the glove box where I once rehearsed You'll Be Mine. Radio's cracked, but it remembers every mile we were sure we knew. There's dust on the dashboard, darling, but my heart's still stuck on you. You circled towns on a wrinkled map, talk big about chasing a dream. I joked I'd run the feed store forever. You said, don't you stay here 'cause of me. There's still dust on the dashboard from that red clay county line, empty ring box in the glove box where I once rehearsed You'll Be Mine. Radio's cracked, but it remembers every mile we were sure we knew. There's dust on the dashboard, darling, but my heart's still stuck on you. I heard you made it out to Denver, skyline instead of these pines. Me, I'm still driving this same old pickup, leaving one seat open by my side. Oh, there's still dust on the dashboard from that red clay county line, empty ring box in the glove box, but I've stopped asking would you be mine. Radio's cracked, yet it keeps playing all the roads that led to you. There's dust on the dashboard, darling, guess it's time I wipe it clean of you.
We observe today not a victory of party, but a celebration of freedom, symbolizing an end as well as a beginning, signifying renewal as well as change. For I have sworn before you and Almighty God the same solemn oath our forebears prescribed nearly a century and 3/4 ago. The world is very different now, for man holds in his mortal hands the power to abolish all forms of human poverty and all forms of human life. And yet the same revolutionary beliefs for which our forebears fought are still at issue around the globe. The belief that the rights of man come not from the generosity of the state, but from the hand of God. We dare not forget today that we are the heirs of that first revolution. Let the word go forth from this time and place to friend and foe alike that the torch has been passed to a new generation of Americans born in this century, tempered by war, disciplined by a hard and bitter peace, proud of our ancient heritage, and unwilling to witness or permit the slow undoing of those human rights to which this nation has always been committed and to which we are committed today at home and around the world. Let every nation know, whether it wishes us well or ill, that we shall pay any price, bear any burden, meet any hardship, support any friend, oppose any foe to assure the survival and the success of liberty. This much we pledge and more. To those old allies whose cultural and spiritual origins we share, we pledge the loyalty of faithful friends. United, there is little we cannot do in a host of cooperative ventures. Divided, there is little we can do, for we dare not meet a powerful challenge at odds and split asunder. To those new states whom we welcome to the ranks of the free, we pledge our word that one form of colonial control shall not have passed away, merely to be replaced by a far more iron tyranny. We shall not always expect to find them supporting our view, but we shall always hope to find them strongly supporting their own freedom, and to remember that in the past, those who foolishly sought power by riding the back of the tiger ended up inside. To those people in the huts and villages of half the globe struggling to break the bonds of mass misery, we pledge our best efforts to help them help themselves for whatever period is required, not because the communists may be doing it, not because we seek their votes, but because it is right. If a free society cannot help the many who are poor, it cannot save the few who are rich. To our sister republics south of our border, we offer a special pledge to convert our good words into good deeds. In a new alliance for progress, to assist free men and free governments in casting off the chains of poverty. But this peaceful revolution of hope cannot become the prey of hostile powers. Let all our neighbors know that we shall join with them to oppose aggression or subversion anywhere in the Americas. And let every other power know that this hemisphere intends to remain the master of its own house. To that World Assembly of Sovereign States, the United Nations, our last best hope, in an age where the instruments of war have far outpaced the instruments of peace, we renew our pledge of support to prevent it from becoming merely a forum for invective, to strengthen its shield of the new and the weak, and to enlarge the area in which its writ may run. Finally, to those nations who would make themselves our adversary, we offer not a pledge, but a request that both sides begin anew the quest for peace. Before the dark powers of destruction, unleashed by science, engulf all humanity in planned or accidental self-destruction. We dare not tempt them with weakness, for only when our arms are sufficient beyond doubt can we be certain beyond doubt that they will never be employed. But neither can two great and powerful groups of nations take comfort from our present course, both sides overburdened by the cost of modern weapons, both rightly alarmed by the steady spread of the deadly atom, yet both racing to alter that uncertain balance of terror that stays the hand of mankind's final war. So let us begin anew, remembering on both sides that civility is not a sign of weakness, and sincerity is always subject to proof. Let us never negotiate out of fear, but let us never fear to negotiate. Let both sides explore what problems unite us, instead of belaboring those problems which divide us. Let both sides, for the first time, formulate serious and precise proposals for the inspection and control of arms, and bring the absolute power to destroy other nations under the absolute control of all nations. Let both sides seek to invoke the wonders of science instead of its terrors. Together, let us explore the stars, conquer the deserts, eradicate disease, tap the ocean depth, and encourage the arts and commerce. Let both sides unite to heed in all corners of the earth the command of Isaiah to undo the heavy burdens and let the oppressed go free. And if a beachhead of cooperation may push back the jungle of suspicion, let both sides join in creating a new endeavor, not a new balance of power, but a new world of law, where the strong are just and the weak secure and the peace preserved. All this will not be finished in the first 100 days, nor will it be finished in the first 1,000 days, nor in the life of this administration, nor even perhaps in our lifetime on this planet. But let us begin. In your hands, my fellow citizens, more than mine, will rest the final success or failure of our course. Since this country was founded, each generation of Americans has been summoned to give testimony to its national loyalty. The graves of young Americans who answered the call to service surround the globe. Now the trumpet summons us again, not as a call to bear arms, though arms we need, not as a call to battle, though in battle we are, but a call to bear the burden of a long twilight struggle, year in and year out, rejoicing in hope, patient in tribulation, a struggle against the common enemies of man, tyranny, poverty, disease, and war itself. Can we forge against these enemies a grand and global alliance, north and south, east and west, that can assure a more fruitful life for all mankind? Will you join in that historic effort? In the long history of the world, only a few generations have been granted the role of defending freedom in its hour of maximum danger. I do not shrink from this responsibility. I welcome it. I do not believe that any of us would exchange places with any other people or any other generation. The energy, the faith, the devotion which we bring to this endeavor will light our country and all who serve it. And the glow from that fire can truly light the world. And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. My fellow citizens of the world, ask not what America will do for you, but what together we can do for the freedom of man. Finally, whether you are citizens of America or citizens of the world, ask of us here the same high standards of strength and sacrifice which we ask of you. With a good conscience, our only sure reward, with history the final judge of our deeds, let us go forth to lead the land we love, asking His blessing and His help, but knowing that here on earth, God's work must truly be our own.